Hello everybody. At this video we are going to talk about a great product that called on Trade Numerology Station indicator. This product, when we load it on chart, we will have this panel. This panel is the key to use all of this function obtained on this product. First we have alarm. We have 8 alarms that will give us notification or alert when price arrive to any one of them. Here is a trend sensor that detects price movement if it is bullish or bearish or swingy, and here is a trend strength. The range method is going to draw a channel that covering limits of price movements. Here is we are going to follow the limits of this channel. It is like to Bollinger Band, but it isn't Bollinger Band. It is more effective in market for sure. It depends on custom numerology calculations for sure. What is the theory behind this channel? The theory says if a price arrive to any limit of this channel, that means price will be arriving here tired. That means price is available to be reflected from these zones. For that, we don't enter directly at these areas to cover our entry with zero reverse entry. We can use FF zones which will draw these pink and blue zones. For example, at this point, I trust there was a zones here. It is calculated from last day or high. Let's see here. There is condition that says zone should be upper that limit when price arrive to it. And this one here, great one. Okay, we can now. Here we at this day we had zones drawn like this. As you can see, you can divide your entry into 3 entries, here and upper entry it achieved. Now here is our first entry, no reactions here to down. Here we enter here with about 0 entry, and our target was the green dot limit of this channel for green level. Also here there was a zones. Also here there was zones. Also here there was zones. Also here there was zones. At least we can cover first target. Our targeted ratio is more than 1 to 1, 1 to 3, at least 1 to 3. We have ratio sometimes arrive to 1 to 30. It is a great method to trade range and FF zones. Angular, this method will work for pairs that USD obtained on the right side of pair name, like your USD, like GBP USD, like AUD USD. Let's see about your USD. Now we are going to activate Angular. Now sorry, as you can see, let's turn off range. We will run it again. As you can see here, this channel is drawn depending on square of knife for time and price. This channel will reflect price on it or on its reflect or its extension, and this zone here is working like a critical supply and demand zone for every day. Let's see GBP USD. As you can see here, here, reflection here, and here. As you can see here, as you can see here, how price reflecting from these channel sides. As you can see here, like a magic of numerology. Shepherd levels here will give daily and weekly support and resistance levels depending on square of 9 in custom algo. The result will draw these levels that working like a real support and resistance levels. Fibo zone, this method will draw these zones depending on custom values of Fibo proportions depending on last day range. Hourly zones, this method will draw zones depending on time, that saying if a price opened under this zone, that means it will be rich, and if it opened upper to this zone, it will be bullish, like this. Not so strong theory, but it's not bad to just give more strength to your entries. RBA this method is suitable for martingale traders. By using it, we can divide our entries onto these zones. Easy way to trade with safe martingale. FF, as I said, it will draw these zones that can be used with range function or with SQ9 function, and you can use it, this zone from daily and this one from weekly and these zones from monthly. You can use weekly and monthly as supply and demand zones. You can note how price activating with these zones like real supply and demand zones. ENG trend is numerology trends that we can adjust this buffer for them by dividing on 10 or equals by 10, like here I am dividing. Okay, we have two triangles that we can put on high or low, like this way, and you can see price how reflecting, reversing from these trends sides. As you can see here, it is a helpful method, not dependence. Now Tesla and M Tesla is same method, but this one can give you more levels. Our dependence on M Tesla, like here, let's see high volatility pair like Nasdaq. Let's check that. Okay, now let's check M Tesla here. This theory says that we are going to choose any clear bottom or high and waiting for the green line. When price going upper to it, we are going to scanning from here. When price getting upper to this at this top, let's say, and we are waiting for this gray zone to be broken down. Our entry is the mid line between two gray zones, and our second target is here. Now, as we can note here, price moved around down to this green line. Now this bottom is active and we are going to scan from it. Let's see here. As you can see here, price closed upper to this gray zone, and our first target is here and our second target is here. As we can note here, price upper to green line. Now we are going to check. No breakout until this here. Our entry was here, and our first target is here. Our second target is here to next gray zone. Okay, MAZ is just moving average zone. Okay, moving average zone that covered between 144 and 100 from M30 time frame. Squaring is just to predict reversing time by putting this start of this line on any correction or any bottom or any top. We are just seeing here if a price reacting with the first green line, and we are predicting that there is a reflection will happen at this next golden line, like here, here. This was active reflection, and also there was active reflection from this low. Volume profile, you can Google about volume profile to see where market maker concerning on prices. Predicted is just a function that predicting daily high or low. Not so accurate, but it is a helpful method. Square of 9 is a method that we are explaining about it in our books on our website, like here. See how price reflecting depending on time and the prices and the strengths of these stars. Here is a simple explain about this product, and I hope you have a nice day.